The sky was crying when you left, like it knew what I would lose. Every drop became a memory I could never choose. You stood beneath the streetlight with tears you couldn't hide, and the storm became a witness to the moment love had died. I tried to hold the pieces, but they slipped through my hands. It was goodbye written in rain, falling down like heartbreak on my skin, washing away everything we were, leaving only echoes in the wind. Goodbye written in rain, a story fading with the storm. Now I'm standing where you left me, trying to keep my heart warm. The roads we walk together feel unfamiliar now. I keep searching for the answers, but I don't know how. The clouds eventually faded, the sun returned again, but inside my heart forever it still feels like rain. It was goodbye written in rain, a final chapter we couldn't rewrite. And though the storm is over now, I'm still surviving through the night. Goodbye written in rain. Goodbye written in rain. You used to look at me like I was the only star in your midnight universe, no matter where we were. But somewhere along the way, the light began to fade, and I became a stranger inside the love we made. I felt the distance growing before you said goodbye. I'm falling out of your sky like a star that lost its place, watching all our dreams disappear without a trace. I'm falling out of your sky, and there's nothing left to hold, just the memories of a love that turned cold.
I kept reaching for your hand, but you were already gone. Standing right beside me, yet somehow moving on. I knew the end was coming long before that day.
I felt the distance growing before you said goodbye. I'm falling out of your sky like a star that lost its place, watching all our dreams disappear without a trace. I'm falling out of your sky, and there's nothing left to hold, just the memories of our love that turned cold.
Maybe some hearts are meant to stay in orbit forever. Maybe even the brightest stars must fall.
I'm falling out of your sky, but I learned how to shine alone. Though I lost my place beside you, I'll find my own.
Through the night, toward my own light.
I opened an old photo album and suddenly lost my breath. Every picture held a heartbeat of a life we almost kept. The smiles looked so convincing, the future seemed so real, but time has a way of showing what even love can't heal. Some memories fade away, others stay forever. If memories could bleed, the room would turn red tonight. From all the moments I keep reliving, every day and every night. If memories could bleed, I'd finally understand why letting go of you feels harder than I planned. I still know your favorite movie, your favorite song and color too. Funny how the smallest details outlive the people we once knew. I carry them like treasures, and burdens all the same, because every beautiful memory still whispers your name. If memories could bleed, keep reliving every day and every night. Maybe remembering isn't weakness, maybe it's proof we cared. Maybe every scar exists 'cause something precious was there. If memories could bleed, the pain would finally run dry, and all the love I couldn't keep would gently say goodbye. If memories could bleed, would they heal like hearts do? The moon hangs low above the city as another day fades away. I tell myself I'll be okay, but your memory always stays. The clock keeps counting every second, like it knows what I've been through, and every tick reminds me of one more night without you. I thought I'd learn to let go, but some wounds stay alive. It's one more night without you, one more dream I can't escape, one more lonely conversation with a silence that remains. One more night without you, one more starless sky to face, trying to find a way forward while standing in the same place. I drive the streets we used to wander, just to feel you close somehow. The radio plays our old song, and suddenly you're here right now. But the song eventually ends, and reality returns, leaving me alone again with lessons hard to learn. It's one more night without you, one more dream I can't escape, one more lonely conversation with the silence that remains. Maybe tomorrow will be easier, maybe tomorrow I'll be free, but tonight your ghost is dancing through every part of me. It's one more night without you, but the dawn is drawing near. picture frame is broken now, like the promises we made. And dust settles where our future stood, among the memories that stayed.
I walk the rooms we filled with dreams. Now empty echoes fill the air. Every corner tells a story of a love no longer there.
We built a world together, then watched it fall apart. There are pieces of us on the floor, scattered like the words we never said, fragments of forever, lying where our love once lived.
Pieces of us on the floor, too many memories to ignore.
And every shattered part reminds me of what we were before.
I keep finding little reminders, a jacket hanging by the door. I know you left beside the mirror, that doesn't mean anything anymore.
The hardest part is not the leaving, or learning how to be alone. It's knowing what we could have been and realizing it's gone. Some wounds stay hidden even when they heal. There are pieces of us on the floor, scattered like the words we never said, fragments of forever, lying where our love once lived. Pieces of us on the floor,
Too many memories to ignore.
and every shattered part reminds me of what we were before. Maybe broken things can teach us how to build ourselves again,
Maybe ever-ending opens.
a door we couldn't see back then.
There are pieces of us on the floor, but I'm gathering them one by one.
Turning pain into a lesson,
And darkness into dawn.
pieces of us on the floor won't define me anymore, because healing starts the moment I stop waiting at the door. Pieces of us sunset paints the walls in gold, just like the nights we used to know. But all that's left are empty halls and places where your laughter flowed. The years have built 1,000 roads, yet somehow I return again to memories hidden in the dark, like old photographs beneath the dust. Some stories fade away, ours still survives the night. We're only shadows of our yesterday, walking through the ruins of what slipped away, holding on to moments we can never change, lost inside a love that couldn't stay. We're only shadows of our yesterday, haunted by the words we never got to say. And though the sun keeps rising every day, I'm still living in our yesterday. I see your face in strangers' eyes, I hear your voice in passing cars. Every little piece of this town still reminds me who we are. I built new dreams to fill the space, but they collapse beneath the weight of all the promises we made and every chance that came too late. The future calls my name, but the past won't let me go. We're only shadows of our yesterday, walking through the ruins of what slipped away, holding on to moments we can never change, lost inside a love that couldn't stay. If I could turn the clock around, I'd meet you where the story broke. I'd tell you every hidden fear, every word I never spoke. We're only shadows of our yesterday, still searching for the light we gave away. Though time has carried you so far from me, part of my heart will always stay. Shadows of our yesterday, fading but never gone. I found your sweater in the closet today, still carrying traces of your perfume. Funny how a single piece of fabric can turn a quiet house into a storm. I thought the dust would cover memories, I thought the years would make them fade. But every little thing you left behind still knows my name. And every corner of this room still feels like you. You're the echo you left behind, a voice that never disappears, a shadow dancing through my mind, across 1,000 sleepless years. You're the echo you left behind, a song I never meant to keep. Now every night I close my eyes and hear you calling in my dreams. The city changed while I stood still, watching seasons come and go. Everyone says life moves forward, but my heart still moves too slow. I keep replaying old conversations, searching for a different end, as if one forgotten sentence could bring you back again. You're the echo you left behind, a voice that never disappears, a shadow dancing through my mind, across 1,000 sleepless years. Maybe some loves never truly die, maybe they simply change their form, living inside old melodies long after they're gone. You're the echo you left behind, but I'm learning how to let you go. Though your voice still fills the silence, I'll find my own road. The echo you left behind, still fading through the night. I remember every detail of that night, the way your eyes refused to meet my own, the way your voice grew distant as you spoke, like your heart had already gone. The stars were shining overhead, but everything felt cold somehow. I knew the moment had arrived, though neither of us knew how to say goodbye without breaking apart. It was the night you stopped loving me, the night the fire finally burned out, the night forever became heartbeat since then has carried your name. I replay the scene inside my head, searching for a different ending still, wondering if one more conversation could have changed your will. But some stories aren't meant to last, no matter how much love remains. And some people leave behind a lifetime of unanswered pain. I held on tight while you slipped away. It was the night you stopped loving me, the night the fire finally burned out, the night forever became a memory, and all our dreams turned into doubt. It was the night you stopped loving me, the night I lost what I couldn't say, and every heartbeat since then has carried your name. I don't hate you for leaving, I don't blame you for the end. I just wish I had known sooner that goodbye was around the bend. And though the pain still visits like an old familiar friend, I'm learning how to live again, one day at a time. It was the night you stopped loving me, but not the night my life stood still. The sun still rose the next morning, and somehow always will. It was the night you stopped loving me, the night my heart learned how to break. And though I'll never be the same, I'll find my way. The night you stopped loving me became the night I started healing. The night falls gently on this lonely town. Street lights flicker like forgotten stars. I sit beside the window once again, tracing old scars across my heart. The world outside keeps moving on, cars pass by and people laugh, but here inside this quiet room, I'm still living in our past. Every moment without you feels heavier than before. When the silence calls my name, you're the first thing that I hear. Like a ghost inside the darkness, whispering you're still near. silence calls my name, every memory remains, and the louder the world becomes, the louder grows a pain. I tried to fill the empty space with strangers' dreams and late night drives, but every road led back to you. Every heartbeat asked me why. Your shadow lingers in the corners of every place we used to go, and though I tell myself it's over, part of me still doesn't know how a love so bright could disappear so fast. When the silence calls my name, you're the first thing that I hear, like a ghost inside the darkness, whispering you're still near. When the silence calls my name, every memory remains, and the louder the world becomes, the louder grows the pain. Maybe someday I'll stop listening. Maybe someday you'll fade away. But tonight your voice is stronger than every word I try to say. When the silence calls my name, I don't run away anymore. I let the memories wash over me like waves upon the shore. When the silence calls my name, I know I'll survive somehow, but part of me will always hear your voice calling now. When the silence calls, I still hear you in the quiet. There's a cafe by the river where we used to spend our days, talking about a future that somehow slipped away. The chairs are still there waiting, but your side sits empty now, and every passing season makes me wonder how Something so beautiful could disappear so fast. This is where our forever ended, where the dream began to fade, where two hearts that swore they'd never break slowly drifted away. This is where our forever ended, and where I learned goodbye can live inside a single moment for the rest of your life. Still remember your laughter, carried softly on the breeze. Now all I hear is silence moving through the trees. The river keeps on flowing like nothing ever changed, but everything feels different since you walked away. This is where our forever ended, where the dream began to fade, where two hearts that swore they'd never break slowly drifted away. If I could stand beside that younger me, I'd tell him love is worth the pain, 'cause even broken memories leave something beautiful behind. This is where our forever ended, but not where I will stay. I'll carry all the good we had and find my own way. Where our forever ended, a new beginning waits.